What's going on? We just got this pool up over the last couple of days. It's a Coleman one from Walmart. We did it ourselves. And I just finished filling it up with tap water this morning, and I need to put chemicals in it. I don't know what to do. I've never done this before. This is my first time ever. So I asked AI to tell me what to do. And let me show you what I got. So some of this is from AI telling me, and the other is from just watching other people on YouTube. I got some 3-inch chlorine tabs. I got some liquid chlorine. I've got pH up and pH down, alkalinity up, and then I've got some test strips. And I've also got a plastic measuring cup and a floating chlorinator to keep the tabs in. And by the way, if you want to see how we put this pool up, there is a video on that. Click here on the screen to go to that video, or look in the description. There should be a link there. What AI told me to do was to test the water, add stabilizer, which is cyanuric acid, which I could not find at Walmart. And I haven't seen anybody on YouTube talk about adding cyanuric acid. Then it told me to add chlorine, adjust the pH if needed, check the alkalinity, stuff like that. So that's why I got that stuff over there. The only thing I don't have is a cyanuric acid, which I guess I will skip at this point. It says that if you don't stabilize the water, the chlorine can get used up a lot quicker. I'll just add extra chlorine at this point if I need to, until I can get some stabilizer. So for right now, I'm just going to be testing, adding chlorine, adjusting the pH, and then checking the alkalinity. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Like I said, this is the first time ever doing this. I'm brand new to this. If I could do it, you could do it. All right, so let's go ahead and test the water. All right, holding the strip up to the bottle, I can see that everything is on the low side, except for pH, which may be almost, probably the closest one towards being okay. Looks like it doesn't last too long. The colors are starting to change into weird colors. So I retested, and I actually scanned the strip with the Clorox app, and it gave me, I trust those results better than what my eyes told me. So it tells me my alkalinity is at 40, which is low. And to get it where it needs to be, AI tells me I need to add like 2.5 pounds of baking soda, which is that, I guess, sodium bicarbonate, or what this says alkalinity up on it. I'm guessing that's baking soda. But anyway, my wife's in town. I told her to pick me up some baking soda. I couldn't find the acid anywhere, like I told her. For today, I just may need to add more chlorine. Apparently the sun eats up the chlorine. I'll just have to maintain my chlorine level until I can get some stabilizer put in there. So starting over, my plan is to get the alkalinity up. I'm gonna add that full thing, 1.5 pounds to the pool. When my wife gets back, I'll add some more and then I'll retest. And then I'm gonna add the chlorine, 5 cups, which is what AI tells me. Now, let me just jump in here. I'm editing the video. I just wanna make a note that I told AI that my pool was 6,800 gallons. So all of the numbers that it gives me to add to the pool are based on that number, just so you know. Liquid chlorine. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and put that bobber in there with the 3-inch chlorine tab, since I don't have any stabilizer in the pool, just to help kind of keep the chlorine level going and where it should be, I guess. It's not gonna keep it where it should be, but it'll at least do something. So that's my plan for now. So let's go dump that alkalinity up into the pool. It says to wait 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours, let it dissolve. I'm gonna wait the minimum. In fact, I might check it after an hour to see where we're at. Hopefully by this afternoon, we'll be swimming. I double checked with AI and it said it's safe to add the chlorine now, and that only 1.5 pounds of baking soda is safe to at least let us swim this afternoon. And I can adjust the levels later if I need to, but it said to go ahead and put the chlorine in there now, so that after a couple hours, the chlorine will be dispersed. And since I don't have any stabilizer, like I said, I'm gonna put that chlorine tablet in there, and that'll also be helping to keep the chlorine levels up while the sun burns off the chlorine, apparently. That's starting to come up now, as you can see. And anyway, so let's go ahead and get the liquid chlorine. It says to pour it right in front of the jet that pushes the water into the pool. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 5 cups like it told me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2.5 cups first, just so I don't have to walk over there with a full cup. Oh, sorry, I mean 2 cups. I'll do 2 cups and then I'll do 3, just to make it even 5, because I can do math. All right, and I got this plastic cup, like I showed you, and I'm gonna keep this just for pool chemicals. I will not use it in the kitchen. It will stay outside with everything else.
With deliberate grandeur and solemn caution, the gentleman steadily decants the potent liquid chlorine from its vessel, unleashing a pristine chemical stream that swiftly cascades into the surrounding body of water.
All right, I'm not gonna do any pH up yet, even though my pH is a little low. It says the baking soda can affect the pH a little bit, so I'm gonna come back in a couple hours and retest, recheck the water, and then I'll let you know my results. And then just for an afternoon swim, we should be good. and then I'll dial them in over the next couple days. But just wanted to show you what a brand new pool owner, never done this before, can do to get a pool going. And if there's anything wrong, or if AI is leading me down the wrong path, let me know in the comments so that people can read and be educated, and then I won't screw anybody else up. All right. But hold up, I forgot. I told you I was going to add the chlorinating tablet. And I'll take the top off of this thing, and look at that. I can use that to pick it up. I guess it's maybe safe to do that. I'm going to drop it right in there. Close it back, and then we'll put it in the pool. And this particular one's called a Kim Guard, and it does have adjustable slots at the bottom, so I have it all the way open right now. Let's go put it in the pool. There we go. All right, it's actually the next day. I did check it after 2 hours, but I needed to do some more tests before I came back with my update. I actually checked it after an hour, and the pH hadn't moved at all. So what I did was added some pH up. I can't remember how much, I think a cup of pH up to the pool after 2 hours. The chlorine was at 3, the free chlorine was at 3, the alkalinity was good, and the pH was good. I just don't have any stabilizer, which is the, what's it called? Stuff right here. Cyanuric acid, which apparently they sold at Walmart. I just didn't know what it was called. Clorox makes something you can get at Walmart, but I got this on Amazon, so it just came in earlier today, and I asked ChatGPT what I needed to do, and it told me to add about 28 ounces to the pool, which is about 3.5 cups, and to put it in a sock and hang it in front of the return valve that pushes water into the pool. I'll show you here in a second. But what happened was, after 2 hours, like I said, everything was good. We swam for the day, and by the end of the day, the chlorine was at 0 on both of them. 0 chlorine, 0 free chlorine. ChatGPT told me this is normal since I don't have any stabilizer, and it was a sunny day. The stabilizer is the acid stuff I just told you about. And so I added 3 cups of chlorine to the pool, and I got it back up to 3 on both, the free chlorine and the total chlorine. Well, woke up, went to church this morning, and when I got back from church, I came and tested the pool again, and it was at 0 chlorine again. So I added 3 more cups, and also the alkalinity was not good, so I had to add some more baking soda. They told me to add 2 pounds, so I added 2 pounds of baking soda, and I got everything up and good. So I swam today. It's been about 4 hours. It was sunny, and the chlorine is already back down to 0 on both of them. So hopefully the conditioner or the stabilizer, the acid, supposedly is supposed to help chlorine last longer, and it should last a lot longer according to ChatGPT. We're going to find out. But what I did was, I did what it told me to do. I put the acid in a sock, and it's hanging right in front of the return, of course, blowing, water into the pool. And I used a spring clamp to attach it to the pool, and I'm just going to let it sit there. It said that it's safe to leave it in there while people are swimming. Just don't squeeze it or anything like that, or whatever. I told my kids, just don't mess with it. Don't squeeze it. Stay away from the sock. Don't touch it. So I'm going to put another 3 cups of chlorine in tonight, let it run overnight, and then I'll be at work. Of course, my wife's going to check it in the morning. I think we have some people coming over to swim, and I'll give you an update when that happens. So I'll see you then. All right, so that clip you just saw was like 3 days ago. This one I added the cyanuric acid to try to stabilize so that chlorine wouldn't burn up so quick. And I can tell you that the last few days we have not had to add chlorine, which is awesome, because the first few days we had the pool, of course I had to put a good bit of chlorine the first day, and then the next morning and night I had to put more chlorine, and then more chlorine the next day after that. So we've put chlorine in it every day until the cyanuric acid. So I'm about to test it right now. It's been 2-3 days, and I'm gonna see what it looks like. I haven't had to add anything in 3 days except for a little bit of baking soda. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like. And this is the first day that nobody swam, so the kids have been inside all day. Nobody has come out here, so there are some things floating around in the water. There's leaves, I saw a bee, but the water still looks pretty clear, I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I can tell by looking at it is dirt. I am going to need to figure out vacuuming at some point soon, because it's just stuff staying on the bottom that I can't get rid of. But let me go ahead and do a test, and we'll see what the levels look like. And just an FYI, this is what's left of a 3-inch chlorine puck after 4 to 5 days. Still got a good bit left. I'm gonna go ahead and take this sock off of there. There we go. It's empty. It took a couple of days for it to all dissolve out of the sock. All right, I told ChatGPT my values and it said to just put 3 cups of chlorine in for now. It said don't worry about the low pH because I've gotten some kind of wild readings from the strips on pH. It said just wait and retest later to make sure. And the low stabilizer said don't add any more stabilizer right now because since I already added it using that sock method, it should still be in the water. The only reason it would get lower is if the water splashes out a lot, gets diluted, or say if I had like a sand filter and backwashed a lot out. None of that has happened, so it says technically it should still be in the water. So wait on that and just retest again. But for now, just 3 cups of chlorine and I should be good to go for now. But anyway, if I figure out something else and learn something new about this, I'll let you know. I'm kind of on a new pool owner's journey. I've never done all this, but I've learned a lot in just 4 or 5 days. So I went from knowing 0 to, feeling pretty comfortable about what I need to check for and what I need to do as far as adding chemicals go. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you got any comments or advice, go ahead and leave a comment, and I'd appreciate it. And hit subscribe if you don't mind. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.